What is up, my beautiful people? It's your girl Cassidy. Today I am bringing you a what I got at the Sephora sale haul, plus me doing my makeup and me using the products. So I'm going to be showing you guys the products that I got. I purchased about 6 different products. This is the makeup look that I created using the products that I bought. I am obsessed with this look. I am obsessed with these products. And before I get into it, I kind of just want to show you the products that I actually bought. So a quick run through of the products that I actually got. First up is the By Mario Master Mattes palette. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm just going to have you look at this. I got the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I also got the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder, the Huda Beauty bronzer, glowish bronzer. Then I got my 2 Refi lip liners. If you guys want to know what I think about them, how I got this beautiful, stunning look, like this look right here is just, it's me in a look, okay? Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, join the family, show your support, comment down below, let's chat. How can I help you? I want to be there for you, so let's chat in the comments. Guys, I'm still, this background kills me. I'm still figuring out my setup and arrangement in this new apartment, which you would think, I've lived here for 4 months, that we've figured it out by now, but no. Also, when I was moving things around, there were things drilled into this wall. Have I plastered the holes up yet? No. All is good because we found an area. I got my coffee. You guys see my calendar and our little photo thing there, which is kind of awkward, but it's fine. The Sephora sale happened. It has came and went. Some of the product is like nothing new, but new to me that I've never tried before. One of the first things that I got, which this isn't part of the Sephora sale, but I finally got the Makeup by Ariel and Morphe Collection brush set. And this hole up here was this sponge. He freaking killed it with this brush set. Like, I don't know what took me so long to get this, but I'm so happy that I finally have it. I kept them in the box for the purpose of this video, but I'm gonna take them out now. First thing I have here is the By Mario Master Mattes palette. This definitely isn't new on the market, but I had to get my hands on it for the sale. I'm really excited to just jump in and start using this baby. I never used to carve my eyebrows out, but ever since I got this brush, I'm like wanting to carve out my eyebrows every time. I've also seen Ariel do that so many times. So I'm filling my eyebrows in with the Kevyn Aucoin Precision Brow Pencil. I've been loving this so much. It is so good. And I love how it's like just nice and small. It's easy to pick up and use. The mirror on this palette is such a perfect size. It is just so amazing. I love the sizing of it. I know I'm gonna travel a ton with this palette. I don't know if I came on here before and said this, but you guys, me and Moody are having 2 weddings, which is absolutely insane. Every time I say it like out loud, I'm just like, what? The reason why we're having 2 weddings is because we're having one here in New York with all of my family and our friends. And that's the second wedding that we're having. And the first wedding that we're having is actually going to be in Egypt, which is so cool. The reason why we're having our first wedding in Egypt is because Moody's entire family lives in Egypt. Like literally all of his aunts, all of his uncles, all of his cousins. He has a huge family over there. Both of his grandmas live out there. And, you know, marriage is a really big thing to him and his family. So he's always wanted a wedding in Egypt. So we decided we're gonna have 2 because I know that my entire family isn't gonna be able to travel all the way to Egypt. And it's just gonna be 2 different styles of weddings too, just obviously culturally, music wise, like things are just different. So we wanted to have one that's more of his culture and then one that's more of mine but also his, you know what I mean? So we're having 2 weddings. I'm gonna get more into detail with it when we like make our own video, but I'm just picking up a little bit of concealer to carve out the brows. I always thought carving out brows was like so extra and so unnecessary until I started doing it, and it really makes a really big difference like in your eyeshadow and how your like just overall eyebrows look. They just look so clean and put together. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna start working on my eyes. I'm gonna do obviously a matte eyeshadow look and just dig into some of these browns. I'm gonna start with this one here, going in with that brown right into my crease and a little bit on my lid and just kind of dragging that. The way that this shadow blends though, unreal. They're like, these shadows are so unique. The formula is really buttery. It's like a powder cream formula. It's insane. Picking up the smaller blending brush, a 20. I'm gonna go in with this brown right here. Very warm, kind of medium tone brown, and I'm just keeping it on the outer corner. Kind of pressing it in at first and then blending. And looking closely, I don't see any fallout, literally. And I'm looking for it. There's literally no fallout whatsoever. That is wonderful. Going over that with the bigger blending brush just to make sure. I always want everything to look really blown out. I've been posting on TikTok like crazy, you guys. Like, I'm getting super consistent on there. I just feel like you can have fun on TikTok. I feel like you get to be creative and people interact so much on TikTok. I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna do like a smoked out black liner, and I'm using the A18 brush, which is this really tiny little, it's almost like a shader brush, but also good for your inner corner, also good for a smoky liner, which I'm gonna do right now. So I'm taking the very black color. I love that this palette has a matte black eyeshadow, so good. And I'm just gonna kind of do like a half wing. And I'm gonna try to smoke it out a little. So I go up towards my brow and then try to connect it right there. I work with a little product at a time, and I also just do little like pressing motions. I'm not like trying to go all the way from here to here in one motion. I'm kind of just working at it little by little. So I bring the shadow liner to about the middle of my eyelid, and I try to get it really thin right there so it kind of looks like it just blends into the line of my eye. Taking A29, which is a shader brush, but it has kind of like a fluff to it. So it's tapered on the sides, but it's not completely a flat shader brush. Pick up this shade with a little bit of the dark brown. These two darkest browns right here. It's gonna work right over at the top of that black wing to kind of get it a little bit smoked out. I don't need it too blurred, but I kind of want it just a touch blurred out. I'm being super light-handed as well. Like, I'm like not putting a lot of pressure on it at all. Yeah, that's blurred out right where I want it to be. It doesn't look super harsh, but it's not like too smoked into my crease where it doesn't even look like a wing. I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Wild Lash Mascara, part of their Wild Greens kind of collection thing. I absolutely love this mascara. Lashes that I'm using are these Kiss lashes. These are these So Wispy lashes in the style 11. These lashes, I always buy them in this pack of 5, and I think they're about like $10 or $11, and I absolutely love them. They are so good. Every time I wear them, I'm always getting asked what lashes I wear. Okay, we finished the eyes. Now we can move on to the face. The eyes are looking snatched. I finally got my hands on Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. So you guys know I have to wear this underneath my foundation. Everyone on TikTok literally starts their makeup with this, and I have literally never used it up until I purchased it at the Sephora sale. And what better time, right? It is very beautiful. Like, it just makes your skin look so gorgeous. But I have to say, it shows up more when you use something that has less coverage, which is cool because it's kind of like that no makeup, it just makes your skin look so good. Dewy, glowy, and radiant. Like you literally look like you're glowing. It's like a face shimmer, but if you wear it with light coverage, it doesn't look like shimmer, you know? It just looks like everything. It's everything. And it's such a versatile product. You can wear it underneath your foundation, but you can also wear it like on top of your cream, bronzer, and blush just to bring a little bit more luminosity to the face. Foundation is not new. This is just Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. One of my favorite drugstore foundations. I've been using this forever. To blend the foundation in, I'm using a 24, the Makeup by Ariel brush. It's just like a really good blending brush. It's really big, so it blends out foundation super quickly. And it's so soft. Concealer is also not new. It's just my tried and true Cover FX Power Play Concealer in G Light 1. And I'm just blending that out with the sponge that came in the Ariel collection. The sponge is really big and fat, by the way. Oh, yes. Snatch my life away. Okay, this sponge is definitely kind of big for my under eye. I definitely like my e.l.f. sponge a lot better just because it's so small and it's like the perfect size for my under eye concealer. But I can definitely see myself using this sponge for foundation. It'll just like get all over nice and easily. God, look how good my skin looks. Oh, yes. Cream bronzer is Fenty Beauty in Honey Glaze, which I am almost out of. The next one that I'm gonna try is from Rare Beauty. So once I finish this one completely, I'm moving on to try some Rare Beauty bronzer. I've heard it's really good and I've seen everyone use it, so. Now I'm taking Morphe Cream Blush in Bikini Martini. I'm using the M427 dual fiber brush that I love to apply my cream blush. And then I'm going to take that sponge and kind of just go over the blush because you can see it created a little bit of a harsh line with the concealer. I always like to blend my concealer into my blush in between steps. That way everything has like a really seamless look. Okay, next up is a Sephora sale purchase. I finally gave in and got the Givenchy Prise My Libre powder in the shade Voila Rosé. So this is that pink toned powder that everybody on TikTok is using. I know the pink under eye is like a huge trend right now. I'm not a fan of the pink concealer under eye, but I do love a brightening pink powder for my skin tone specifically. Blending out any creases in my concealer before I go in and set it with powder. I take my little Amazon puff and use the Givenchy powder, tap it off a bit, and I just press that on my under eye. This powder is so brightening. It's insane. Oh my gosh. It looks like I have a smoothing filter on my under eyes. It's just so good. So I pack whatever's left in the center of my forehead and my chin. To get things nice and even, I take my EcoTools big powder brush and I just press away at any excess powder. And then for the rest of my face, I take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish setting powder and I just press around the rest of my face. That way every cream product is set and my powder bronzer and powder blush go on nice and evenly. Next thing that I purchased at the Sephora sale is this product by Huda Beauty. This is the Glowish bronzer. I got the shade 02 Medium. It is her Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. Now, this bronzer is $31 and honestly I hate this packaging. Like, I can't believe I paid $31 for literally dollar store packaging, but I will say I love the product. I do love the bronzer. It's an amazing bronzer. It makes my skin look airbrushed, but this packaging is literally dollar store packaging. Like, I'm dead at how cheapy this packaging is. Hi, Editing Cassidy coming to you. One of my followers actually told me that the reason why the packaging looks like this is because it is completely recyclable packaging. Definitely feel like an idiot saying all of this crap after finding that out. So it's good for the planet. Okay, I'm done. Goodbye. I'm lucky that I like the product because if not, this would have been going right back to Sephora, honey. But I do like the product, I will say. It's very buildable. So it's not like super pigmented where it shows up as soon as you put it on your skin, but it's like that buildable airbrush finish that just looks so nice on the skin. BH Cosmetics Vanilla Strawberry Truffle Palette, and I use this shade right here. I'm using a 3.2 brush. It's just like a really cute little egg-shaped brush. And I put that on the high apples of my cheek and work it back into the bronzer. And I'm taking my NARS highlighter and I'm gonna do a little bit on my nose. I kind of want to keep my cheeks matte, but it's like my body won't let me, so I'm just putting a light layer of highlighter. That's literally it. Oh, I will take a little bit of highlight onto my inner corner and my brow bone as well. Back to the Makeup by Mario palette. Pick up this brown and I'm gonna run a little bit of that on my lower lash line. And then hit my lower lashes with a tiny bit of mascara. The last thing that I got at the Sephora sale are these stunning, absolutely amazing 10 out of 10 Refi lip liners. I got the shades Taupe and Rosewood. I'm gonna try the Rosewood one today and see how that looks. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen these everywhere, but they went viral because this is the lip liner up top, and then on the bottom here, you have the lip sealer. So this product right here seals the lip liner and leaves the lip liner like unsmudgeable. Like, it does not smudge. You can touch it, you can eat, you can kiss, and it doesn't go anywhere. So that's the color. It is so pretty. I really love this one. I'm super happy. I feel like I picked the best two colors for my skin tone, so I'm really happy with my color choices. So now I'm gonna go in with the seal at the end. I'm gonna wipe some product off because the first time I used it, I feel like I put way too much of this and I was left with like a kind of like film feeling left over on my lips. But I will say, before putting this seal on, it already feels like it's a lip liner that's going to last a really long time, even on its own. So if you don't really want to use this, you don't have to. But this is, you know, kind of the whole point of the product. But it's just like one of those lip liners that it already feels like it's not going to transfer right away or rub off right away. So that's a good sign. Just like a light layer of it is fine. It kind of has like a silicone feeling. Like if you've ever used a face primer that has that like very silicone silky feeling, that's how the seal feels on your lips. So I'm just gonna wait for that to dry and then I'm gonna come back and put some lipstick over this. The lip liner has set. I just want to show you guys, it does not move anywhere. Like, it literally doesn't go anywhere. And look at my finger. It's actually pretty insane. So the TikToks are real. There's literally nothing on my hand. That's awesome. I love that. I love a long-lasting lipstick. So it's amazing that the lip liner won't go away. It'll keep my lip on overall for a longer time. But I'm gonna go right over top of this and put in my Rem Beauty matte lipstick in the shade Roller Skates. I love this. It's also the perfect shade for this lip liner. It's like the lighter version of this lip liner. They're the same tone, same pink tone, but the lipstick is lighter. All right, you guys, so that is the completed look. This is me using all of the makeup that I got at the Sephora sale, but let me just go over it really quickly because I feel like it was a little chaotic. So first thing I got, by Mario Master Mattes palette. It is incredible. If you are thinking about getting this, do it. The quality of these shadows are amazing, and I promise you'll use it like almost every day. Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I don't feel like much needs to be said about this product because it is phenomenal. I love how multi-use it is. You can use it underneath your makeup or over top of your cream products, and it's stunning. Oh, I forgot to say, I actually got this in the shade 3 Fair. Givenchy Prisme Libre powder in the shade Voila Rose. They have a few different tints of this, so if this shade isn't the right brightener for you, just go with one of their other shades. They have one for every skin tone, which I really love. Huda Beauty bronzer in the shade 02 Medium. It's an amazing bronzer, but I absolutely despise the packaging. And then I got my 2 Refi Beauty lip liners. I got the shade Taupe and the shade Rosewood, and I really love these. I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of these. Such good products. So that's everything I got at the Sephora sale. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me use these products. If you guys purchased any of these products and you're testing them out, let me know down below. Let me know if you feel the same ways that I feel about the products, and I'm excited to chat in the comments. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe because you know how much it means to me from the bottom of my heart. I will see you in my next video. Bye!